What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Quick breaking news update from them nerds. I am Tony. This other guy over here is Jerry. And we are just going to pepper you with wonderful goodness from the nerd sphere. We've got a bunch of casting news. We got a bunch of TV shows that are going to be coming on. We got some movie stuff. Starting off with this guy behind me, Moon Knight. Big casting news. Oscar Isaac, otherwise known as Poe Dameron, is all but signed, sealed, and delivered as Mark Spector, aka Moon Knight. There are still some other talks going on. But it's supposedly in the final stages, and it's pretty much guaranteed that he's going to be the guy. I love it. I think it's going to be great. I was really into Daniel Radcliffe for this role, but I definitely think that Oscar Isaac is going to kill it. I think it's going to be wonderful.
100%, yeah.
And Jerry just informed me that they're also hiring several more Egyptian actors to fill in the roles, which means they're definitely going to delve greatly into the backstory of how Moon Knight gets his powers, because he is the avatar of the Egyptian god of the moon, Khonshu. So we should see a lot of Egyptian mythological imagery, which should be pretty sweet. All right. What else is happening out there, Jerry?
There's going to be a Power Rangers reboot that they have helmed the producer of the Titans TV show to take control over this. I believe they're already starting to do work on the actual scripts and everything else to get it started to get put out.
That's awesome. My FBI agent must have been listening and passed the word along, because I talked about Power Rangers not that long ago. That's awesome. Speaking of cool people jumping around and hitting people, there is some news about Assassin's Creed. The franchise Assassin's Creed is being taken on by Netflix. 3 different series allegedly in the pipeline, a couple of animated ones, and a live-action, full-on Assassin's Creed show. I'm hoping personally that they go with the Ezio Auditore version that takes place in like the Renaissance, Italy. I think that would be super cool.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. That's a game that I played a lot. All right. Sticking with the theme of people kicking other people's asses, what's going on with Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi has wrapped up its filming. They filmed in San Francisco, and that's where they completed their filming for this week, or for the. If you didn't realize it, Shang-Chi actually started production earlier into 2020. Then the pandemic hit, and they didn't start back up until late July. So the remainder that they had left was to film inside of San Francisco, and they just completed that last week. The cast is saying that this is like something that their plan was to make this a movie that rivaled every other movie, like just put everybody to shame. This is a complete Asian cast, and they wanted to make sure like they gave the equivalent of like a Black Panther film.
That's what I was just about to say.
Like it opens the eyes of everybody of like, things that, you'll have young kids on the street that are going to be so excited about these characters.
Right. I hope that it does the same thing as Black Panther, wherein you don't have those stereotypical campy kind of like ethnic stereotype roles. And it's just a good movie that happens to be cast by an all Asian cast. I'm super excited for that one.
So am I.
Yeah. All right. Jumping over quickly to the world of Detective Comics, the Justice League Snyder Cut is becoming this beast all unto itself. The reshoots are happening. They've been announcing all kinds of casting news. Latest down the pipeline is we're going to see Ryan Zhang portraying Ryan Choi, who is the Atom. He's the second Atom after Ray Palmer. We are supposed to see Ray Porter gets to bring Darkseid on screen. And the one that just kind of broke recently here, and one that has a lot of people intrigued, Jared Leto is reprising his role as the Joker. So we're going to get to see interactions between Ben Affleck's Batman and Jared Leto's Joker on this re-release, this different cut of the Justice League.
No matter what they do, it can't be worse than what they put out the first time. So
I agree. I was not a huge fan of the Justice League movie, but I'm super excited to see this because I want to see what it was intended to be originally. The actors all seem to be excited to be kind of revitalizing interest in the film. Super excited about it.
Yeah, so am I.
All right. One last little nugget, and this is a spider nugget. What do you got?
Spider-Man 3 has started production in Atlanta. They are filming. From what I hear, they're actually filming on the Tyler Perry movie studios that they had down there. Tom Holland had just announced that he was flew in on Sunday and received his script, and so we should start getting some. I would assume some leaks of images from that set coming probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, from what I'm hearing is that a majority of the Marvel TV shows are going to start being filmed on the Tyler Perry movie sets because he has the largest compound in the United States that he has built down there. And from what I've heard is that he has stuck with such strict COVID stipulations that no movies have lost production days because they've been able to keep it under control on that lot.
That's really valuable right now because so many films have had to halt production because of the pandemic. Right on. Hey, we're not going to talk about it today, but The Mandalorian is back. It's awesome. And we're gonna do a different show all about The Mandalorian. Watch it. Tell us about it. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media. We are at We Them Nerds on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's how my Portuguese family would say it. Instagram, for those of you who don't. Anyway, follow us on social media. We love to hear from you guys. Check out Jerry's Instagram spotlight on the Joker, which I'm going to keep bringing up because it talks about the phrase boner as a funny phrase from the 40s, which just makes me laugh all the time because I'm apparently a 13-year-old child inside. Thank you for joining us. We love you guys. Be good to each other. Bye.
Later.